What's going on, America? It's your boy, Kap Kingpin, Just for the Hell of It podcast. We are in the building on this beautiful Wednesday night. Got the fellas in the building. Let's sound off, y'all.
It's justified calling out a cold-ass Buffalo. It's fucking snow on the ground. It's 20 fucking degrees. I hate this shit.
Yo, Slumdog Millionaire here. Kodak got 4 years in jail. McDonald's giving out weed and sweet tea.
Jesus Christ.
Man, what a week. What a week.
Which McDonald's is this again?
Hold on. Let me see, man. Shit. That man said extra women and got good-ass weed. You gotta get some weeds on.
Bullshit. If it's going in sweet tea, it might mix well. I don't know. Shit, McDonald's.
South Carolina.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Dictator.
What part?
Hey, this is the Dictator. Mr. Quiet Storm, the Glory here, checking in with the snacks in the car. Let's go.
The Quiet Storm.
Yo, who did that shit, man? Yo, Justify. We're going to let Justify lead this one. This is topic.
All right, the topic for this evening is, last night it was announced that the NFL is inviting teams to see Colin Kapernick work out and give him an interview on this coming Saturday in Atlanta. Now, it's kind of interesting because remember a few months back when JayZ partnered up with Roger Goodell, right? And when he was asked about it, and he said, well, he was like, we're past that. We should be past the kneeling part. Everybody looked at JayZ as a sellout. Everybody said that, everything that he was using Colin Kaepernick almost like a springboard, and then once he got in there, he kind of just, shitted on him. But now it looks like that might have been different because if you look at it this time last year, nobody was looking at Colin Kaepernick. They were still shitting on him. Hell, at the beginning of this year, when all the quarterbacks went down, nobody was calling Colin Kaepernick, and they was getting these mediocre, at best, mostly shitty-ass quarterbacks signed for these damn teams. But now, what are we, week 8, week 9 into the season now? Yeah. Now they want to run this thing in which if he comes in, he'll get it's not about the money. He's gonna get, if he gets picked, he's gonna get picked by the league minimum. They already said 10 to 15 teams were interested in him. That's why the NFL pushed to do this. But what's messed up is instead of them doing it on a Tuesday, which is the day off for most teams, they're doing it on a Saturday, which is fucked up because most of the people are prepping for the game on Sunday. So it's kind of weird. I mean, it almost seems like the NFL is saying, oh, well, you can't say that we're not trying to give him a chance. But then you're giving them a chance, on a day where it's like nobody will be there. But they say, oh, well, we'll record his stuff and we'll make it accessible to all 32 teams. It's like, see, but the funny thing is you already know what teams don't want him. I mean, he ain't going to the Cowboys. He ain't going to the Patriots. You got Miami who's tanking, so I don't see that'd be fucked up if he goes there and he wants to actually go and win games, but they try to lose games. But they could use a quarterback. They could. I mean, shit. But, anywhere he goes, he get a quarterback in Denver. Right. In which, remember, John Elway tried to undercut his ass because Elway offered him a deal, but wanted him to take way less money than he was making.
Fuck John Elway with his horse teeth like a fucking horse, like Mr. Ed. That nigga like Mr. Ed.
Now, a lot of people are saying he might go to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati needs a lot of help.
That nigga, listen, Cap need to come to Buffalo and stop playing.
Right now, Cincinnati ain't win shit.
Yo,
they not going to win shit.
Cap need to come to Buffalo and stop playing, man.
He ain't going to Buffalo either because the racist assholes up here. Remember when he came up here with San Francisco? All that shit they did? They were selling racist-ass shirts outside the goddamn stadium. They were saying all this stuff. But the one beautiful thing I did see, it was a group of white people. And they were saying they had shirts that was something along the lines of, we stand for Cap. Like, they were supporting what Colin Kaepernick was doing. It was a bunch of white people. There was some black people there that was in the group, but these was like legit mostly white people who sat there and was like, we support what he's doing. He's absolutely right. So that's the one bright spot. But this goddamn city is racist as shit. Always has been racist. We're like the third most segregated city in America.
Right.
And he deserves better than that. Man didn't do nothing wrong, but meanwhile, look at all the shit that's going. He'll get on the field this year before Antonio Brown gets on the field. I can guarantee that.
Yo,
he ain't gonna get started. Yeah.
Let me get a piece of that. What I find crazy is, and shout out to JayZ. So whatever business JayZ did with the NFL, people's like, why didn't you involve Cap? Like you can't. That's crazy when people speak on things that they don't know too much about. But soon as now Cap is getting tryouts and stuff, now it's JayZ. Some people got to be easy, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't know what the deal with Cap is. First of all, Cap is living better than all these motherfucking critics. Believe that. Cap is not hurting or want for shit. But the problem is like, oh man, you can't do a deal without this. First of all, he's JayZ is a black entrepreneur getting to that bag already. You're supposed to applaud him. Don't worry. He's not Cap gatekeeper. And you don't even know. Cap might have told him, yo, bust that move, then get me in. Look at the end result. So I think people spoke on it too soon.
Exactly.
Right. I don't know, man, because they love that quarterback they got right now.
But the whole thing is, dude, anywhere he goes right now, he's going to be a backup first. Unless he goes to a team that already has a shitty backup there. And,
but my thing is, he should have already been back in the league. Everybody knows he's a black man. Everybody knows this shit, but nothing has been done about it. Like the fact that they're holding the workout for me, that's a joke. The thing is,
that should be fucking. Go ahead, my bad.
No, he's good. I'm just saying, like, he's better than, I would say, a quarter of the quarterbacks that's in the league right now. He can go to a handful of teams and start walking in the door. This is the Super Bowl. He went to the Super Bowl with the 49ers, man. Let's be real. Come on now.
Word.
And hell, even this last season with the 49ers, he still posted up better stats than most of the damn quarterbacks that was in there with a shitty team.
Exactly. And the fact that he doesn't want to stand up for a pledge or a national anthem that was written by a racist slave-owning white person is fucking ridiculous.
First of all, bro. First of all, I don't know what was it, the NFL or the Major League Baseball. Who let Cyndi Lauper sing the national anthem?
Oh, that had to be, or it could have been either or. I'm not sure.
Who did that?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
You ever see that shit? That shit was horrible, bro. That shit was horrible.
I think they looked it up, told in the chat, so we can see it.
I know when Roseanne Barr sung it at the Cubs game, that shit was terrible.
I don't know whose great idea that was.
Carl Lewis sung the basketball game.
She was like Goonie Love. She was singing Goonie Love. Like that shit was great.
What the fuck?
Yo,
we're definitely off topic right now.
No, that's on topic. We just saying they give black people a hard time, but you had Cyndi Lauper and Roseanne Barr sing the national anthem. What the fuck?
She sung the national anthem at a basketball game in 2014. And the national anthem. Cyndi Lauper.
Oh shit.
And she sung it at the US. She sung it at the US Open in New York City in 2011. And that's where she messed it up. She messed it up at the tennis at the US Open in 2011.
Do these niggas know who's singing this shit? That's crazy.
But Fergie fucked it up at the All-Star game, what was it, last 2 years ago?
That's like literally, you know what I'm saying, letting Flavor Flav host Who Want to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, that's what
That nigga only got $20.50 in his pocket.
Yo, I didn't even know who Cyndi Lauper was until I listened to Rick Ross talking about he was moving Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I looked it up. I was like, oh, she's a white woman. Okay, I got it.
We're in the old.
Girls just one of them.
We're in the album.
I think it's a white woman.
Go ahead.
That's what she done. girls just want to have fun at time after time. Yeah. Only reason I know that shit, I was born in the 80s. So, that's when all that shit was popular. I mean, shit, I never really, I'm not against it, but I never was a fan. I mean, I knew the music.
Horrible.
You know who it is.
Shit, horrible.
Well, you think for the era, I mean,
I'd rather listen to David say, Lane 2. Yo, he still, Slum, he still be screaming like that.
Lane 1, let's go!
Yo.
Fucking hell, man. God,
the man used to be loud as fuck, bro.
That shit too.
Yeah. Yo, Slum, what'd he say?
I'm just saying. Hey, I don't know, man. You love that place.
Right quick, Slum, what'd he say? Like, what did he say about Lane 2?
Lane 1, let's go! Like, what nigga, you ain't got to scream that loud in that building. Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
6 o'clock in the morning, you don't like that? Come on, Gus.
Yo, that was crazy, man. And there was some my man that never wore a coat.
Yo,
that nigga. I'm talking about the shit was blistering cold. The man had a t-shirt on talking about he catering. Like, man, come on. Man.
Yeah, I ain't trust the food, man. I ain't know about that one.
You said he's catering a dirty kitchen. Huh?
You're supposed to support black business.
So basically, what he did, he bought some Spam and fried it and put parsley leaves on.
He probably look. He probably a real good cook, man.
No, he I seen as one of his dishes. He bought some Spam, put garlic peppers all over it, and then some hot Cheetos on the side. And I think it was called an aparicio.
Oh no,
man, that shit sounds like the whole national special.
That sound like a prison food. That sound like he was. That sound like he was. He's up in the county for about 2 months eating that shit.
Damn.
David come pick him up from the holding center. Let's go.
Yo, come on, man.
Yo. All right, go ahead, Justify. That was a brief. I had to break it up a little bit. Go ahead, bro.
No, you good, man. You good. But my thing is, I'm more or less, I'm trying to, you sit there and once they say, okay, 10 to 15 teams interested in, there's 32 teams in the league. We know pretty much what teams aren't interested. Now, we had one time when an owner actually said he was interested, but the executive president said he didn't want him. And that was fucked up. But it's like, it just makes you curious. Like, the reason I say that the Panthers probably will get him is because that's also where Eric Reid is. And Eric Reid was his teammate and also by his side doing our stuff. Now, let's keep in mind, the way that they did everything, the way the NFL was trying to do this shit to where they tried to make it feel like they were being attentive to the issue that was going on was they had Malcolm Jenkins try to take the lead on something that he was never a part of. And he was called out by Terry Pegula, the owner of the Bills. Pretty much Terry Pegula said, we need to have somebody we can use to market this to make it seem like we're trying to do something. And pretty much Malcolm Jenkins was his boy. Best way to put it. So this shit was orchestrated. This shit was orchestrated by Terry Pegula. Eric Reid broke it down and said it. That they had this meeting, and the Buffalo Bills owner came up with the idea of pretty much let's put somebody out there to make it feel like they are like the ambassador or whatever to doing everything. And this way, it's almost like you're token black, Right. And Malcolm Jenkins went out there and did it. Eric Reid had beef with him and called him out on it because it's like you haven't tried to do anything. Okay, you put your fist up in the air, but what have you really tried to do for the cause other than what the white owners is telling you to do?
Right.
So that's why I say like that. Like, it's not right considering the fact that Colin Kapernick didn't do anything to hurt nobody. Hell, we see Kareem Hunt kick the woman clearing her ass. Okay, kick the woman clearing her ass. He only got an 8-game suspension, and I think he played last week for Cleveland.
He did. He had a debut last week.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole thing is, you don't give. It's like if you say something against the flag, you're wrong. You kick a woman in the ass or do anything wrong to a woman, it's all good. The NFL has been showing.
Nigga, that's called abuse. That's abuse.
Look, listen. Dante Stotworth killed a man and played the next season.
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Like, come on, man. No. Well, yeah, wasn't he drunk or something? Didn't Josh Gordon kill somebody?
Shit, what's the name killed somebody in Atlanta, remember? What's the name killed somebody in Atlanta?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Yo, that's why that's why downtown Buckhead closed so early after he killed somebody. That's why they started closing Atlanta up like that.
He be wild.
But it's crazy. It's crazy that, it's like they shit on women. The NFL shits on women. Let's put it out there just plain and simple. Remember how October was all breast cancer awareness, all pink the whole month of October? Now, they stopped doing that. Now they do that crucial catch shit, which is like pretty much 1 week. They put the stuff in the back. They'll keep the words in the background, but you don't see no pink. You don't see nobody do all stuff. But they make sure that, and everybody's like, well, Colin Kapernick made this political, and we don't need politics in the NFL. Oh, really?
That's my
So when y'all sit there, y'all have the big-ass flag and all the stuff that the Armed Forces paid y'all to do. That's not political?
Right, exactly.
They never put this much effort in the national anthem and stuff towards the soldiers prior to 2009.
Man, nigga, kill him with that, man. Them old white folks love that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Just like allegedly, but it's really not alleged. When they said Jim Kelly was whooping his wife ass.
He was, right?
No, he was. He was.
They said he's beating the shit out of her. He never got suspended or nothing. He still was playing, and he still was held as a hero.
They said it was cocaine involved. It was
alcohol, a lot of alcohol, a lot of two.
That's why they lost the goddamn Super Bowl.
A lot of 2 for $6 Seagram gin.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels. They said he came to practice with his jersey and his helmet on backwards. Smell like Jack Daniels. That's it. That nigga threw for only 30 yards that game? That was crazy. Like, man, so that shit comes with a lot to it, man. But again, blacks ain't getting no fair treatment in none of those organizations, man. None.
Right.
So yeah, that's the crazy. So also too, do y'all think? And I support JayZ 100%. Do y'all think he's doing this for his own gain, or he really want to see some change within that NFL?
I think he wants to see some change.
A little bit of both.
I would say a little bit of both. My thing is, what else does he got to really gain from all this? Because the whole thing is, if the dude wanted to buy a football team, he could have been done that. It was probably going to be something he eventually going to do next. But the whole thing is, he already on the basketball team. It's like he got all this money. He's married to a superstar in her own right, and a very attractive woman. He got his family, he got his money, he got everything set, and he got his own business. What else does this man want? What else does this man? He can get whatever he want if he wanted to. You don't have to jump through no hoops and try to say, "Look what I'm doing." So I don't think it's I don't think he's doing this for anything that's going to be on him. I mean, he's not going to be the one. He's not looking for somebody to say, "Hey, well, if it wasn't for JayZ, Colin Kaepernick will be there," because everybody's probably going to say that anyway. But it's not. He's trying to do it to try to fix the situation.
Facts. That's facts. Go ahead.
That's true.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
I would say, I thought it'd be a little bit of both because NFL, that's the real money. NFL makes money. They make money. I know JayZ knows that. And I'm sure he wants a piece of that pie. But also, he knows with his influence, he can help our people out as well, though. Because you really don't see that in the NFL. There's not enough black representation. You see it with the Players Association, yeah, but other than that, you don't see black representation when it comes to the owners, executives, all that stuff. So with him being there, I feel like a lot more, because I believe Diddy tried to buy the Panthers before, and that shit got shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with them being there, I feel like that will help out, black entrepreneurs who want to invest in the NFL and stuff like that. It's just hard to do it now because it feels like they failing black people. When you blackball Colin Kapernick and he wants to take a knee, and we know when you got all these other motherfuckers out here committing real crime, beating girls up, you know what I'm saying, killing people, and they still getting paid? Come on, man. Dude from the Patriots literally had a cocaine possession charge. Played the very next day.
That's called speed burst.
You know what I'm saying?
We already know, man. Sadly, what color was his skin? Or if he the token black motherfucker.
Well, Patrick Chung, I don't know what the fuck he is. I think he's like Asian and black.
Man, if he but
that's the nigga right there.
If he the token blackie, they gonna keep him because he make money. That's just like Tom Brady. He did that shit with the football. They suspended him the next year or something.
Right.
Because they need those ticket sales to keep it moving. They need those ticket sales. But all right, we're gonna do like the final thought on it. So let me go first, and then we end it with Justify since it's his topic. So my opinion is this: beautiful thing with JayZ doing with the NFL and having Cap for the tryouts. I just think the critics need to suck a dick and shut up. But go ahead, yo.
All right, so I go next. Man, I'm not really brushed up on the subject like my fellow people on the podcast at the moment. But I feel that it's good that he's finally getting this fucking chance. I feel like that he deserves to get televised for this shit. Not a fucking recording, televised, because it's been a long time. And I feel like JayZ is doing the thing. It's a fucked up situation altogether, but I'm glad it feels like it's turning the league, but I mean, we'll see. Go ahead, Plum.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm happy he's got the tryout. It's found that it's on a Saturday. It should have been on a Tuesday. It's found it's on a Saturday, and it's found that he just found out about it at the same time we found out about it. But it's a start that he's getting, and I mean, honestly, he should have been in the league. It's in plain sight. We know he's getting back on. Everybody knows it. The same shit happened with Melo. The same shit happened with my man back in the, what was his name? Back in the day in the NBA?
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same shit happened with him. Ruined his career. He was Steph Curry before Steph Curry. Ruined his fucking career. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing new. I just hope we can see change, man.
Justify.
This is my turn.
Yes, sir.
My thing is this man hasn't played in 3 years for no absolute reason. Like I said, like we already stated, in a 3-year span, we've seen people get in trouble for domestic abuse. We've seen people get in trouble for drugs. We've seen teams go to the extremes of signing quarterbacks who ain't played in years. They signed motherfuckers who was selling insurance just so they could be on the damn team. They've gone out their way to go and get people. Ryan Fitzpatrick shouldn't have as many fucking jobs as he's had with all these fucking teams. But he has. But when it came down to a man who stood on his principles and did something knowing that there's a chance there's going to be some backlash, but did it because he had the platform and the voice that a lot of people didn't have. He got tired of seeing those shit. Everybody saw the same shit that was going on, but because it didn't affect them, nobody wanted to say anything. But as soon as he say it, they try to make, he's a martyr, he's blackballed. Pretty much what the same stuff Muhammad Ali was going through, minus the fact they was going to put him in jail because back then they were sending 4 blacks to go fight in the war that rich whites started. All right? Yep. So 3 years is a long time for a man who didn't do anything wrong to end up being able to go back on the football field just for a damn tryout when you have people who's kicking women's asses, you can't put the damn drugs down, that's sitting there sexually assaulting women, being able to get back and forth off the field and making tons of money because they're good at what they're doing. So I hope that I hope that he gets called, and I hope that he gets a chance to get back on the field and prove everybody wrong. Because as soon as he does that, and if he goes to a team that actually has a shot in hell of making it to the playoffs, and he could take us to the Super Bowl, that'd be the best thing to show how these idiot-ass honky motherfuckers decided that they couldn't shut the nigga up long enough and then make him look stupid. So I hope the best for him, and whatever team he ends up with, as long as it's not the Redskins or Patriots, I'm buying the damn jersey.
Yo, that's so true, man. 100%, man. And on a lighter note, before we end it, I do want to do this. I had an idea with Mr. Craig. What would be dope is for him to play a role in the High School Musical as a teenager.
Yo.
You don't think he could do that?
He's supposed to be like Morgan Freeman?
It's like a Benjamin Button type shit.
They used to call me Crazy Joe, now they call me Batman.
Hold on, you don't think Mr. Craig can do a high school role?
What the fuck?
Yo, Slum, you don't think Mr. Craig can do a high school role?
I can see it like, what's the movie?
A janitor or something?
Yeah, he's like that helping hand, you know. Come on now, young brother. Y'all not supposed to be out here fighting, you know, shit like that.
Somebody gonna beat the dog shit out that nigga. One of them young boys that dropped that old nigga. Yo, from Just for the Hell of It podcast, we gone, man. Hold on a second.
Yeah.